Hi, my name is Casey and I'm a Norwex independent sales consultant, and I want to talk to you about some of the different cloths that we have for the kitchen. So first I'm going to talk about the kitchen cloth and towel. So these are the same except for size, and you're familiar with our Enviro cloth. So just to show you the difference in the texture here, our Enviro cloth is a much thicker, closer together weave. It's great for your heavy duty cleaning all over the house. The kitchen cloth in comparison is much lighter, and it has these ridges in it. It's a little bit more lightweight cleaning, so it's great for cleaning up messes around the kitchen, spills, things like that, but isn't going to be great for cleaning all over your house just because it's much smaller. But for people that like to have just a cloth laying around the kitchen to wipe up the counters, mess here and there, this is a great option. And these ridges allow the food particles that are picked up in the kitchen to be released much easier than the Enviro cloth, which tends to hold on to things. So the kitchen cloth and towel are the same except for size. They come in a bunch of different colors. So you can see the difference in size here. And you can color coordinate these. The towel is great for drying hands, drying dishes. And always look at your tag. It tells you what the cloth is for. And then this back lock tells you whether or not there's silver in it. So if it doesn't say back lock, there's not silver. The silver is for self-cleaning purposes only. So if it doesn't have silver in it, you just need to wash it more often. So this is great because you're not going to be washing or drying your dishes and your hands on a dirty towel because it has the silver in it, and it self-purifies after you use it. So the next cloth I'm going to talk about is our counter cloths, and these are designed to be the size of one of those select a size paper towels. So anywhere in the kitchen that you normally would grab a paper towel, this is going to replace that. This popcorn texture makes it super absorbent, and so it grabs up a lot of those spills and things like that. I love this for messes on the floor or something that's a little bit dirtier that I don't want to dirty my kitchen cloth with. Because it comes in a pack of 3, so I can use this one, rinse it out, either hang it to dry or switch it out, throw it in the wash, whatever I feel like doing, and I have another one ready to go. So I can either keep these on the counter or in a drawer that's easily accessible. So these are great for anywhere that you would normally use a paper towel. The next thing I'm going to show you is our all-purpose kitchen cloth. Now notice on the tag, this one does not have the back lock in it, so it just needs to be washed more often. But what makes this cloth great is since it doesn't have the silver, it's not going to be coated with silver. The silver is not going to be coated if you're using this to clean up greasy messes. So I love this for cleaning up the stove after I've cooked something and there's grease splatter all over the place, or I've spilled coconut oil before. If this is kind of a waffly texture, so it does a great job of cleaning up those greasy messes. Above the stove, the hood that gets greasy, this is great for that kind of mess. So the next one is our kitchen scrub cloth. Again, this one also does not have the back lock in it, so this is great again for those really dirty, gross messes. It does have, it's this checkered pattern and it's scrubby. So this is great for the burnt on ring on the stovetop. Pair this with some cleaning paste, or in the shower, the soap scum on the shower door, anywhere that you just need a little extra scrubbing power. This one is great for that. Then we have our Enviro sponges. These come a pack of 2, and they're double-sided. So this side is like an Enviro cloth. So you can do dishes with just this and water. You don't have to use any soap. Or if you've got something that you need, like a dish or something that needs some scrubby, this also works great on the stove top. But you do want to use some soap with this. So we have our dishwashing soap, just put a couple drops of that on there, and you can use this to scrub. So I also love this for after I've done the dishes, it's already wet, I can wipe down my counters. It does have the back lock in it, so I can just rinse it out and set it out to dry and use it again. So these are great for dishes, counters, anywhere that you need a kitchen sponge. And then I have our dishcloth. And this is one of the cloths that I thought, I'm not going to spend money on this because it's weird, and how in the world is this ever going to work? I did not understand it, but I got it for free in one of my consulting incentives, and so I figured I'd give it a try, and I love it. So I just wad it up in my hand. I put a little bit of our dishwashing liquid on there, just a couple of drops, and scrub it to get the soap on there, and this does a great job on dishes that gets some of that stuck on stuff off. And then when you're done, because of this mesh material, I can just rinse it under the water, and all of that food and stuff that was stuck in there just rinses right out. So this is great for dishes. I've also heard that it is great for getting bugs off of windshields and bumpers on your cars, but I would use a separate one, not the same one you use with your dishes. So that is our dish cloth, and it does come in 2 colors. It comes a pack of 2. And then the last thing I'm going to show you today is actually our fruit and veggie scrub cloth. And this one is double-sided, so this is fantastic for all of your fruits and vegetables to get the pesticides, that waxy surface that's on there. Anything that's on the surface, it pulls that off just like the rest of our microfiber does. So this rough-sided texture is great for fruits and vegetables that have a rough skin on it, that normally you would have to peel them, like carrots and potatoes. I get this wet and use this on that the rough side on that type of fruits and vegetables, and it helps get some of that skin off. So sometimes I feel like I don't even have to peel them. And it does a great job of getting in the rough texture of those types of vegetables to clean them. And then the soft side is more for like your soft skin fruits and veggies, tomatoes, peaches, things like that. And it just does a great job of getting all of that stuff off the surface of the fruits and vegetables. We also have a produce wash for your berries and smaller things like that, where you don't want to have to be wiping down every single blueberry or grape. So we do have a produce wash for that as well. So those are some of the different products in the kitchen. So I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching.